For new players, at beginning I recommend unlocking Statue of the 7, teleport waypoints, and domains first. While traveling, collect chests, Anemoculus, Geoculus,
Let's go.
ores like iron chunk, white iron chunk, and crystal chunk along the way. Collect various materials that come your way. They will definitely be needed later. Also grab crystal flies. They are required to make condensed resins. And offer those Anemo, Geoculus orbs to Statue of 7 to increase your stamina limit. You can break ores using plunge attacks with a sword user. In this way you don't have to switch characters each time. Next, avoid common chests in Mondstadt and layaway. If your goal focus is primogems, common chests do not provide primogems in these two regions. At adventure rank 12, by doing a quest name, every day a new adventure, in Mondstadt, your daily commission, aka 60 primos per day, stuff will get unlocked. For weapons, go with these 3 stars at beginning. They are good enough to keep up with 4 stars. In case of Black Tassel, I don't recommend to invest on it at beginning. Use it only if you have character, or healers which need HP %. For Dark Iron Sword, you can get it for free by talking to a merchant in layaway. I already got it, so it will not show option for me. Don't forget to lock this weapon, because there is only 2 piece available in entire game. Neither you will get it from gacha. Also keep 1 copy of Prototype Amber. This weapon will make any catalyst into healer. If they use element burst or aka ultimate. Also useful as energy recharge tool. White Tassel has also similar rarity like Dark Iron Sword. It can only be found from layaway chests, not from gacha. While its passive is based on normal attacks, which I don't think so any character does use except Arlecchino. But you can use it as stat stick for your crit management. For Claymore users who needs attack % you can go with Debate Club. If your adventurer's handbook tells you to forge 2 weapons at the beginning, do not do it. Also, if a specific task tells you to forge a weapon for the first time, do not forge this weapon. While there are other good claymores present like Tidal Shadow, craftable from Fontaine, then Earth Shaker, craftable from Natlan. This weapon is best for pyro-based reactions and enhances elemental skills. Only craft it if you plan to use a team focused on pyro reactions. If you prefer to focus on high damage bursts or elemental bursts, avoid this weapon. Instead you should craft Tidal Shadow. From gacha you can use Rainslasher, Lithic Blade, which also helps in crit rate and gives attack % bonus if your team have characters from layaway. Akuomaru. Fruitful Hook, which is for plunge attack like Gaming. And for energy recharge Favonius Greatsword. Sacrificial Greatsword you can use. Katsuragi Nagamasa and Forest Regalia are options too. They both are craftable. As a beginner, I recommend using Dendro, or Anemo Traveler at the beginning. Later on, after doing Mythlan Archon quest, use Pyro Traveler. Invest on this 3 elements, they are better. Dendro is excellent for long-term team performance, whether for the Spiral Abyss, exploration, or boss fights. Additionally, its artifact domain is good too. However, avoid farming artifacts until you reach adventure rank 45. If you farm below, you will mostly get trash artifacts. Below adventure rank 45 you can farm artifacts if you want, but drop rate will be less. So instead, you can use those artifacts which you get from exploration. I am talking about 3-star or 4-star artifacts. Here is an example. I am using on Skirk, on my alternate account. As you can see I have put random artifact with required main stats. And it's still working nice. Later on, when I will get good piece from set like Gladiators Finale or any which has 2-piece bonus as attack percent or cryo damage bonus, I will give it to her. In this way she will improve little further. So in this way, you can make use of your inventory artifacts. Even if you don't have proper main stat for goblet section like pyro damage bonus, hydro damage bonus, dendro damage bonus. You can use attack percent, or element mastery. Depends on what that character need mostly. Also I did manage to reach floor 11 with this team in my alternate account. From the Sigil shop, prioritize buying a sword billet first. Then go for element stone materials, or choose the one which you need right now. After that you can go for Traveler Constellation. Do the same thing in layaway. And then avoid Sigil shop in Inazuma, Fontaine, and Sumeru. Shop items are not that important in beginning. Same for Natlan, nothing much useful. Grab those weapon materials when you need, and furnishing when you are working on your teapot trust rank score. I recommend to offer sigils here, at beginning, like, Tablet of Tona, Fountain of Lucine, Tree of Dreams, and Narukami Shrine. Progress further through Archon quest and try to unlock Liu reputation. Just reach reward level 3. Condensed resin. Once obtained you don't have to do daily commissions anymore. I think after nodkrai update, you can buy condensed resin recipe directly from blacksmith. Better check every region blacksmith. I am not sure if it's in specific region. After layaway, prefer Inazuma, or Sumeru. Inazuma because of the red feather fan reward, which boosts gliding speed and helps with exploration. And for seed dispenser, once obtained reward, complete quest name Art of Horticulture, and Granny Ping will give you that dispenser. This gadget is very useful for collect seeds of various character materials, which you can grow them later in your teapot. However, I prefer going to Sumeru first for its wood collector gadget, which saves a lot of time by automatically gathering wood instead of hitting each tree individually. Which is more useful for creating furnishings in the Serenity pot. You can skip Fontaine, because its gliding support gadget isn't as useful as Inazuma's red feather fan. Now, in the case of artifacts, I've noticed that some people get confused and have no idea how to sort them out, or use them effectively. So, I'll try to clear things up, in this video. First, at the bottom area, you'll see this, Set Filter, button. It allows you to select specific artifact sets. For example, if you have a lot of random artifacts in your inventory but only want to see pieces from 1, 2, or 3 specific sets, this filter helps you do that. And if you want to display all sets again without any filters, just press the reset button and apply. Next, in the top right area, you'll find the Artifact Recommendations button. It will show you how many percentage of players using which artifact set mostly. Next that, Recommended Main Affix, title below it. This tells you the most commonly used main stats for artifacts. And finally, Recommended Minor Affixes suggests the best substats to pair with that main stat.
If you don't have 4-piece set, you can use 2-piece set combinations like this.
Now, let's focus on Dendro Traveler build. And his team. His most damage comes from his burst. So provide him lot of energy recharge. Aim 200 plus energy recharge. 50% crit rate at least. And 100 plus crit damage. Below 100 also fine if your world level is lower like 5. In artifact, Sands prefer energy recharge. Goblet. Dendro damage bonus or element mastery. Circlet. Crit rate. Artifact you can prefer these. As 2-piece set. Berserker you can use 4-piece, for crit requirement. Also same with Instructor for element mastery requirement for entire team. From emblem set onwards, you can use these sets as 4-piece. In case of Gilded Dreams, it works like, if you have 2 Dendro members, and one of them using 4-piece, it will work for attack % bonus, but if you have 1 Dendro in team it will give you element mastery bonus. Also you can run 4-piece on Electro member, while using on Dendro already. Just do not use same element in team if you want EM bonus. Deepwood set is Traveler's best in slot. For weapon you can go with these. This sapwood blade is also useful for Bennett, due to its high base attack for his buff. Fontaine Pipe Ferryman is also second best for Bennett. Can be purchased by fishing in Fontaine. This weapon has high base attack also with 45.9% energy recharge. Through refinement it can go up to 77.9% energy recharge in total. For Lisa, also focus on her burst uptime. Avoid her talent levels. They don't matter. Just her character level matters. Give her lot of energy recharge. Aim 180%. Then focus on element mastery as much as you can. In artifact, prefer Sands, element mastery or energy recharge. Goblet, and circlet also element mastery. In artifacts, go with any element mastery set bonus. Or use Instructor, Gilded and Paradise Lost 4-piece sets. For weapon you can go with these. Fruit of Fulfillment is best choice among all. Also it's craftable from Sumeru. For Barbara, you can give her 4-piece Instructor set, with all HP % builds. It will give entire team 120 element mastery whenever her normal attack cause any element reaction. Or go with any healing %. Or HP % set bonus. Just activate her skill and spam her normal attacks, that's all. For her weapon, prefer these two. Here is a demo of Dendro Traveler team. My current world level is 5.
Spring forth!
Let's spark things. Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go! Come a little closer. wonder when I'll be as
Fourth team member slot, you can go with Kaya or Sucrose, they works excellent. For Kaya, use energy recharge as well for his burst, and level up his burst talent then skill. For artifact stat, Sands, energy recharge or attack percent. Goblet cryo damage bonus or attack percent. And crit circlet. And for artifact you can go with various 2-piece set at beginning, set which include, attack percent, element skill damage bonus, cryo damage bonus, energy recharge. Exile you can use 4-piece set as battery for team. Crit rate like Berserker. If you want further crit rate you can use its 4-piece. And for future you can go with these 5-star set options. But all of these are not meant to be used as a 4-piece set, use them only as 2-piece set combinations. And for 4-piece sets, go with Blizzard Strayer, Noblesse Oblige. An Emblem of Severed Fate. Emblem is good for energy and burst damage bonus, if you can farm its 4-piece set. Also used by many characters like Raiden Shogun, Xiangling, Xingqiu, Yellen. If you are new, I don't recommend to farm this domain. This domain is not good in drop rates. For weapon you can go with these. This weapon also works as energy recharge. By using element skill and burst, it regenerates energy. Its amount is based on refinement. Sapwood Blade's passive is not useful on Kaya, but you can use it as stat stick. For Sucrose, level up her skill and burst. Her C1 constellation gives 2 times skill usage. Build her with full element mastery aim 800. And give some energy recharge through artifact substats if you can. Sucrose can swirl elements to enemies with her skill. You can use her to swirl Electro or Hydro in Hyperbloom. Also her burst will keep tossing enemies around. You can either use the Exile, Instructor, Viridescent Venerer which is her best, as 4-piece set. Or use the rest of all as 2-piece set. Give her any element mastery or energy recharge weapon. Her best is Sacrificial Fragments. If you manage to obtain Kuki Shinobu she will become best replacement for Lisa. All you have to do is just activate her skill and switch, that's all. She will provide you healing while working as Hyperbloom at same time. For Kuki Shinobu weapon, Dark Iron Sword, Iron Sting, Zipho's Moonlight is good. Just equip her with Element Mastery Sword. Avoid talent levels. If you need healing you can level up her skill, that's it. Another good support is Yao Yao. Just give her Tenacity 4-piece, and her element skill hit on enemies will keep triggering attack percent bonus for you. And for weapon give her HP percent Black Tassel for healing, Fibonius Lance for energy recharge purpose, or Dragon's Bane for Dendro reactions. Focus on her element skill and element burst levels, that's all. While you use her element burst you cannot switch to next character, otherwise her burst will get over. As a new player, you'll receive a lot of fragile resin as you progress. Don't use it carelessly. Avoid spending too much on artifact domains early on. Instead, use it wisely and balance your resources, prioritize weapon materials, character talent upgrades, and ley lines for EXP books when needed. Condensed resin can only be used in regular domains and ley lines. But it cannot be used for world boss materials or weekly trounce domains. Billets are rare drops from weekly trounce domains. Use them wisely, don't waste them on random weapon forging. Prioritize crafting weapons that best suit your characters, such as the finale of the Deep Sword, Amanoma Kajiki, Iron Sting. Now let's focus on weapon billet types. Mondstadt, Leywawe, and Inazuma use Northlander billets. Sumeru and Fontaine use Midlander billets. And Nathlin use Borderland billets. You can't defeat any weekly boss and expect to get billets at random. Each boss has fixed billet drop types. Next we have Dream Solvent. Use Dream Solvent carefully, it's a rare drop from weekly bosses. Its main purpose is converting one weekly boss material into another from the same boss. Additionally, crafting billets consumes 2 Dream Solvents per billet. Since Dream Solvent is limited, save it for when you're pre-farming materials for upcoming characters you plan to pull. When crafting weapons, you will need 50 white iron chunks, 50 of one of these ores, crystal chunks, amethyst lumps, are condensed crystals. Farming tips. White iron chunks are harder to farm, so if you're forging Mystic Enhancement ore, avoid using them. Instead, use iron chunks or condensed crystals, as they are easier to obtain.